Every time.
How are you? Here we are again. Tuesday, Tips and Tales with Cece Lida and Corey Alexander. How's everyone doing today? How you doing?
How's everybody?
How's everybody? How's everybody out there? Come on,
Where are they?
We look shiny. Don't we look shiny tonight?
Looking behind me like for the band. How's everybody doing? How's the band?
Seriously, look
The
at
Rockettes
shiny.
right
It
out
looks
front
like
of
we
us.
just had a facial or something.
Me?
No, it does. Look.
Oh.
Yeah, we look kind of shiny.
My facial like that came with a lot of hair.
Yeah, I see that. You clean that thing?
Nah, it's nasty.
No, you don't
With
comb
no
it
part of
out. Do you shampoo a beard? What do you do?
You do have to wash it. I think it's pretty
Every
nasty.
day, right? Or
Yeah,
every
yeah.
morning and night?
Not morning and night,
Well,
but
you never
definitely in
know.
the morning.
You never know what you're getting into
Yeah.
during the day.
If you have something at night, then you wash it out, yes. Yes.
You ever get food caught in there?
Us Clinkies, by the way.
Oh,
To the
we
show,
forgot
on the road
Clinkies.
again.
Yes, it's on the road again.
And to you out there who was
Yep.
getting drunk on a Tuesday, you fellow alcoholics.
Mine's water. So,
Yeah, I'm like, what the hell happened?
did someone sign in there? I don't think so, not yet.
Not yet.
All right, everybody, come on, sign in.
Sign
we want to
in.
hear your opinion. We have a really, really funny show tonight. I might be the funnier one tonight. I don't know. Doubtful. He had a very busy weekend. Did you know that the divorce rate has officially gone under 50%?
Get out.
Not kidding. But they say the chances of you dating someone divorced is still highly likely.
Highly likely.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So divorce
But
rate.
is it now, okay, is it going down because less people are getting married and people who are getting married are waiting a long time and they officially met the one as opposed to jumping in their 20s and realizing this was a mistake?
I think no one's getting married anymore.
I think no one's getting married, but that wouldn't be a reason that it would go down. It just means that people aren't getting
Well,
married. So I think the reason it's
that's
gone
probably
down
right.
is I think people are waiting long enough and getting into their 30s and 40s where it's like, I got nobody else. I might as well go out with you and then marry you. I think that's what it is.
Is that what happened to me?
No, is that what you did when you were
I
40s?
Yeah, I got married in my early 40s.
Wow.
Yeah, I did. Yep, I waited.
Strike one.
I did.
Well, you might be the exception, not the rule.
Did I bring the percentage down?
You just did.
I think I brought the percentage down. Woohoo.
But no, maybe I'm assuming wrong, but I would assume that would be the reason that marriages are sticking a little longer, is people are waiting, really finding the true love, and not jumping in early in their 20s and maybe even early 30s and just saying, hey, it's what everybody's supposed to be doing, I'm supposed to get married, I'm supposed to have kids.
Yeah, I think definitely people are waiting longer.
Right.
I would like to see the demographic of and the age range of those people.
Yeah.
Because I'm seeing out there on these apps, a lot of people are in their like mid to late 40s, 50s, 60s, crazy, like 60s. People have been divorced for 8 or 10 years, and they're like,
Two pandas?
no, I put lime in it for you.
It tastes better. It tastes much better. If you did pig, it's
disgusting.
great pig.
It's disgusting. So speaking of the divorce rate going down and dating and whatnot, did you hear
Urination.
Did you hear about the guy who tried to break up with his girlfriend? And so this guy
Try to with his girlfriend.
trying to break up with his girlfriend. You've done that.
I've tried many times.
A lot.
Sometimes it doesn't work.
So this guy took her for a ride. Brought her to like an open parking lot with a view, like a pretty view of like the countryside. And I'm reading this and thinking, he's gonna kill her. He's gonna chop her up into pieces.
No, he's trying to break up with her. Why would he kill her?
Well, he took her way out of town, like 5 miles from her house.
If
So
you're breaking up with her, you just dump her over like, the phone or something. You don't chop her up to break up with her. If she doesn't want to break up with you, then you chop her up. That's when that comes into
I
play.
think he wanted to. So he takes her 5 miles from her house. And they're, making small talk in the car. And then he's like, listen, I really, I'm not sure about our relationship. They pull into this lot. He breaks news that's not working out. I want to break up with you. And she's like devastated. And he decides that he's going to try to take her home after he's broke the news to her because he wanted to get her out so she couldn't like run away and like ignore it. So he had her locked in the car. And yeah, I know it's strange. So he had her locked in the
This is the weirdest story I've ever heard.
It's so weird. So he locks her in the car, and then he breaks the news to her. He takes her, tries to return her home. 45 miles an hour. She opens the door and rolls out. Right? The police ambulance, everybody shows up. They think he's a total jackass. You know, oh, you broke up with her and then you pushed her out of the car. And he's like, no. She like opened the door and did the tuck and roll out of my car. Right? She is like road burn. In the emergency room, she texts a picture of him, of herself, saying, I think we could still make this work.
That must have been my ex-girlfriend because that's the way she broke up with me. You know, she was like, all right, we can still do this. We can still make it.
What's your worst breakup? Did
That
you
was
push
a
anyone
couple-
out of a
couple-
car?
A couple of breakups. See, that's the thing. Is like, why, if you're breaking up with somebody,
Yeah.
why would you put them in your car so that they have to get out of your car? You go to their house and then you go, I'm breaking up, and you jump out a window, Dukes of Hazzard it into your car, and just keep the car running and rock and roll.
Like,
And never
no,
look
they
back.
were in the same car together, and she opened
That's
the
what I'm saying.
door.
Like,
Yeah.
why would you bring her in your car? Why would you take her?
Maybe he thought it was
Look at this
like
beautiful
the
scene.
right, it's,
You know that we'll never look at this beautiful scene together
And
again
he was
because
like-
I want you out of my life. What the hell are you? Why do you do
And
that?
then he did the famous line like, it's not you, you're a great girl. Like, all you fucking guys use that line. You don't need to. Just like be upfront. It's like,
It's not working. I'll see you later.
it's not working.
But some
I'll
women,
see you later.
as I said, I've had experience with these
Yeah,
women that
psycho.
they don't take no for an answer. There is no no.
Yeah. So he was
Just like
trying.
accumulating assets and things against you, and
Right.
it's like, nah, you won't break up because I have this. I'm like, okay.
I have the video. And she's like, no, give me the video.
That's maybe staying in a relationship far longer than I planned on. And I
We're
go,
breaking up, but I will remember you. Here, let me put the video on.
Oh well. Oh my God! It's right to the internet. Oh my God! What happened there?
I hate when that happens. Oh my god.
Maybe I'll get famous like a Kardashian. Who knows?
So yeah, he's
I got a
trying to
nice
like
butt.
butter her up and like tell her that she's this great girl, and she's like, if I'm this
Why would
great
you take her
girl,
to
why
your
are you
car?
breaking up with me?
And why would you take her to a beautiful scene, a
I
parking
don't
lot that's how far?
I don't
45
know.
minutes away?
5 miles, because and she like, so she apparently got out of the car, and then he's like, no, you're not walking home. It's 5 miles. So then she got back in, and then he took off, and that's when he was going 45 miles an hour, and she did the tuck and roll. Yeah.
Well,
And I mean,
I would love to interview this
Complete
guy. Why put her in
road
the
burn.
car? Why take her to this
I think
parking
he
lot?
was just trying
Why?
to be a nice guy versus like texting, hey, I don't want to see you anymore.
No. How about just going to her house? I mean, if you're going to go to her house and pick her
Because
up,
then she would
just
kill
stop
him.
there. What?
She would probably kill him. This girl sounded crazy.
You don't do it in the kitchen. You don't do it next to a chainsaw.
Stay away from the knives, honey.
You do it at the door and be like, see you later. You're running. That's what you do. You keep the car running. You dive in a window. And there you go.
So is that how you've done it?
Yeah.
You walked
In fact,
in the door.
I think I've Ubered it just so there's a witness there. Listen, buddy, can you keep
That's
the car
a
running
great
and come
idea.
in with me just to make sure that there's no murder? That's how you
That's
do
a great
it.
idea.
Right?
Oh my gosh.
See?
All
What are
right,
you gonna be thinking?
everyone out there, Uber to your breakup.
ABT.
So you
What
have
are
a
we thinking?
witness, and you're not near the kitchen where there are knives readily available to.
Bring a friend with you. Be like, hey, I brought my buddy. That's I don't bring her to a parking lot. I bring a buddy with me. Hey, I'm gonna my bill. Hey,
Yeah.
I gotta break up with you. We're going to watch the games yet.
That's like the guy we talked about last week who had the stalker, and he she was following him, and he brought her right to his buddy, the policeman, and the policeman just got in her face and said, "Don't be following my
How you doing?
dude anymore." I'm trying to do the guy, peacock.
You're throwing your boobs out there. You're not really doing like anything. You're like, hey, look at my boobs.
Hey.
I'd be like distracted. Oh, we're broken up.
So, anyways, is that crazy?
That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
This guy has an IQ of 2, maybe.
Well, people do the strangest things. We've talked about this.
How do you plan it out? If you're thinking ahead, why would you plan out a breakup in
Maybe
a car,
just
in your
like-
car? First of all, she might start kicking stuff. Bring her in your car. Bring
How
her
about
in her car.
take the wheel and
Yeah,
go off the
take her
road?
take her in her car, not in your car.
Oh yeah.
Bring her in her car, maybe she misses
Yeah,
stuff
and then
up.
she'll say, "I hate you," and crash into a tree while you're in the passenger side.
That's true. But you have airbags now.
You do
I
have
just
your
be like,
bag.
I hate your guts. Click. Go ahead, drive home. These work, right? These all work?
And then you see the bing, 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 the airbags malfunction.
That's when I do a tuck and roll. I see you go ahead and do a tree. I'm like, tuck and roll.
Out the door we go.
There you go. Ooh.
Speaking of crazy, how
Speaking
was
of
your
crazy.
weekend?
Crazy. And it was crazy times. You go first.
No, come on. Corey can go first. I saw the picture.
Both shows. 3
Funny
shows.
guy.
Yeah.
Zachary, right?
Zachary. He's
Oh,
a big
God.
great face.
He's
He's a
hilarious.
good guy.
That was a great face. Everybody, check that out on Twitter, Beaver Tales, LinkedIn, it's everywhere. It's everywhere.
Friday night was a very good night. In fact, Friday night almost didn't happen because my phone, piece of crap.
You always have an issue.
No,
Car, traffic.
I guess I don't know.
Showing
People
up all the
respond
time.
there. I guess I didn't update my phone, like the iPhone update.
Oh, no.
And I guess I took it long enough where I was starting, when I would send a text message to somebody who had like a Samsung or something or on an Android, it would go right through. But if I sent it to an iPhone user, it didn't land. Or no, I'm sorry, it did land, but it landed as a green, not the blue, it landed as a green text message. But I would get nothing back. And I was talking to people, I was yelling at people all weekend, and they're like, dude, I will send you a snap picture. And then they would send that, and I couldn't even get that. So finally, I saw people on Friday night, and she's like, look, I texted you back. Look, it's all blue.
She? Did you say she?
Yeah, this manager of the club.
Oh, I thought you meant.
She managed the club. So she's looking at it, I'm like, oh my God. So she's like, listen, I told you about the show, I was confirming everything. Like, I never got him, so we're yelling at each other for no reason.
Did you perform?
So I did, but I was just
Awesome.
nervous because of the last minute. So I ended up calling her because I'm like, I don't even know what's going on tonight. She's like, I texted you 4 times. I'm like, I'm not getting them. And then people were yelling at me on Monday saying, I texted you all weekend. Where were you? Never got them.
That's why I have a droid.
That's right. Yeah, it must be much better. See, like you didn't update this thing, and all of a sudden everything goes.
Takes
completely-
better pictures too. The only
Oh,
thing a
yes,
droid doesn't do is you can't see when somebody else reads your text.
Text or something, yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah.
I really don't care.
But that show went well Friday. It was a lot of fun. It wasn't a huge audience, but they were great and they were very.
Where was that in
very
AC?
animated. That was near Princeton, New Jersey.
Oh, that's right, Princeton. Then you went to
And then I
AC.
went to AC, did 2 shows on Saturday. It was great. First
Yeah.
show was very packed, very fun audience.
Anything
really
crazy
enjoyed it.
happen?
No, nothing too crazy. Second show was
Flash you or,
they did, but
streak across the.
it happens all the time. Yeah, that doesn't.
And do you
faze
do
me.
audience participation
I do.
in fun things?
Yes, I do.
So you embarrass people.
Of course,
Excellent.
as well as myself. So I figured if I'm gonna embarrass myself, why not embarrass everybody else
That's
around me?
why I didn't go to his show.
Exactly.
Because I knew he was going to embarrass me. No, I will. I'll take one for
I don't have to
that.
go to NXT to embarrass you. I can embarrass you right here.
He totally
Saving
can.
myself
In
a
front of
lot of time and
everybody.
money.
I know. So, good
So
show.
it was good show. It was a good weekend, and then
And
Eagles
what'd you do
won.
after the shows? I always ask him this. Did you hook up?
I can tell nothing. I can tell
He
nothing.
doesn't tell me anything. Or you. Anybody out there.
That's right. They could call in. They know who they are, or he is, or she is, or it is.
Really?
Maybe a dog.
Same girl as last week?
Same dog.
She'll be over here in no time with her cute little.
And the
white
Eagles
button.
won, and the
Yeah.
Pittsburgh lost.
He had to point that out.
Because Ben
First
was
of all,
there.
Big Ben was out.
That's true.
Yeah.
The Eagles did win.
And, the Eagles did win, and that's great for Philly.
And my
the
mom was so
backup
happy
team.
that she made me a nice salmon dinner. That's how good that was.
Wow. So
She
when
was-
Eagles
Eagles win, I guess mom
she cooks?
she gets excited. Well, she cooks every Sunday. It's Italian tradition.
Love that.
Italian tradition.
I love that. Mom, if you're out there, where's my dinner on Sunday? We used to do
she
it all
wants
the
some salmon
time.
too.
I know.
Mm, only for her son.
The lasagna, remember? We could have a
Oh,
lasagna off.
lasagna. Oh man.
Did you talk to
That
your
is-
mom about that?
I had to. I
We're
had
going to
to
have a
go.
lasagna off. Mine versus mama.
Yeah, absolutely. That would
See
be
what happens.
a cook-off
yeah.
I would love to see.
I've got the whole neighborhood of kids.
Somebody's licking my leg. Oh,
Oh, there's Allie.
I thought it was you. That's one
No,
long
I'm
tongue.
right here. I'm right here. Button nose and back.
Yeah, that's right.
So did you go out? There's not a lot of places to go out. So did you go to Borgata after?
I did go to casino after, but
Okay.
no, I came.
Okay.
Didn't win anything. Nothing huge.
Um,
Hi, Barb.
hey Barb, how's your conference? I've gotten some updates. It's been very cheeky and fun and successful.
What kind of conference is cheeky and fun?
All conferences. Do you not hear about this?
It's like the sex toy.
I used to do
conference.
this when I was in the business, the corporate world. Is like they have these quarterly conferences at destinations, and everybody
You
they
know, their
have like
business,
parties, they
their
do
business,
dancing,
their business,
they
and
do
their
they do everything.
they
It's
do
fun.
everything.
Well, they had, for instance, they had a veteran there from the war who actually spoke, and she said it was amazing.
Oh, okay,
And
that's great.
but they do all kinds of things. They have music, they have dinners, they have galas. You get all dressed up, Well, you don't have to wear a tux, but you get dressed up. No, they have bands. It's
Who gets dressed up?
I know those days are gone. Thank God.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
Those days are.
those days are gone. So you had a great weekend.
It was a
You're not
great
going to give
weekend.
me any goods about
No details.
after
About you?
hours.
Let's give it. Just
Oh, me. Well, on the road again. Corey and I were again on the road. He was in AC, and I went up to New York City. Love New York City. Absolutely. If you saw on my Facebook post, from 50 floors up, overlooking Radio City Music Hall, was amazing. Leave the dog alone.
The dog's not. The,
So anyway,
she and I are practically dating right now because her head's in my lap.
I was meeting
I haven't
my.
had chair head in a long time. How are you?
Hello, lovey. So I was meeting my best
Can
friend.
you at least go on a date first?
He's always
Look,
hitting.
look. Am I
he's always-
lying?
He's always hitting on my dog. I don't know
Dog
what
is
it
in
is.
my. Literally, the
I
face
know.
is in my
Oh,
lap.
now she's right here. Yeah, here she is. Hello, Holly. Say hi. Hi, Holly. So
So come here.
so anyway, so I'm sidetracked here.
So I was making money and making people laugh. What were you doing?
So I had a couple of little business meetings for the book stuff, and that was fun. And I was meeting my girlfriend, who I was her maid of honor in her wedding,
Oh,
and we
nice.
only get to see each other a couple times a year because she's in China right now, actually. And she's like, "Hey," she's Irish, Swedish. She is a hey. I made us an appointment where
That is
to go
the
get our
craziest
hair
name I've
blown
ever
out,
seen.
and I'm like, "What?" You know, they have those blow-up bars. You like go in and you like they give you champagne
Blow-up
and they
bars?
do your hair. They call blowout bars
Oh, blowout
or
bars.
dry bars, whatever they're called. Ladies, I know you've been there. So you go in there and you get your hair all coiffed and poofed, and they give you like champagne or prosecco or whatever.
They get you drunk so they stroke your hair? Hey, listen, I'm going to cut your hair now. Give me
No,
another
they
beer.
don't cut it. They blow dry it. They wash it, give you it, and they get you like tipsy.
They pass out
so
from mid-drink.
They get you tipsy so you don't notice how bad
Hair looks great.
it is. Exactly. So anyway, so we and there was.
I was going for the Sinead O'Connor look, thanks.
So I checked into our hotel before, and they and she's all about platinum SBG.
Did you say in the hotel in New York?
This is a hotel. No, the blow up
Oh,
bar
is
is
it
like
in a
a separate
hotel?
place. No, it's not in the hotel. It's
Oh.
like she had it like way down in like the Soho area. We were
Okay.
like Midtown, Times Square. She had set that appointment up, and so anyways, I check into the hotel, Sheridan.
Sheridan.
On Times Square. Go to the
Hotel.
room. I open the door, and I'm kidding you. It was like somebody had an orgy in there.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, there was.
I would have
just-
locked that door and not come out for a whole weekend.
There was no.
Sniffing sheets,
I'm
curtains.
telling you, I don't know what happened in that room, but there was just like balls of like linens and not mattresses and blankets and whatnot. I mean, it was just, short
That's
of,
a room you want
short
to.
of like.
That room has stories.
There
I
were
wanna
no
hear-
sex toys.
And I want to hear
I
stories.
noticed that, no sex toys. So anyways,
Why are you staying in a hotel? Stay with friends up there.
I have friends up there, but sometimes when it's just us girls, we.
In case you get some.
No, God, no, it's not about that. So anyways,
In case I forget, here's my key.
Can we have 6 keys, please? We're gonna give
How
them out.
many?
We're gonna give them out tonight. We'll see who shows up. It's called like.
Who needs keys?
Don't you
Who's
know?
selling keys? Who needs keys?
Don't you know it's called room roulette? It's room roulette. Anyways,
They give me 5 keys that don't work and 1 that does. Let's see who's the lucky guy.
it's like what's behind door number 1, right?
Yeah, that's right.
You either get like the box of oatmeal or
That's the orgy room.
or
It's the dog
sports
room.
car. Right? So anyways, no, it was awesome. And we were, you always have high hopes of going out and, you don't get out that much.
Right.
So we ended up, we were supposed to go to this tapas place before we were going to go out and about, bar hopping.
Mhm.
We ended up at Del Posto. It is a Mario Batali restaurant. Can I just say, right now, I'm dreaming it. I'm just thinking about the food. It was, I don't think we left there till like 11 o'clock or 11:30 at night. It was one of the most amazing experiences. I posted on my Twitter account. Check it out. It was absolutely, from the minute we walked in the door, 2, funny, fun girls, and very, very...
Very humble she is.
No,
isn't
it's like a 5-star...
She was the best girls ever. Very hot.
It's a 5-star restaurant.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's not like that
I mean,
5-star
yeah.
restaurant where you have to like wear a suit or anything. People are in jeans or whatever, and that's, Mario Batali is very cool. So we walked in, and the maitre d'
How much was it?
hostess I don't know. My girlfriend paid for my birthday, so
Ah,
I know.
she takes you out for your birthday. You go to
Yeah.
a 5-star restaurant. It's like $1 billion.
Yeah, we didn't know. She walked in and said, "I want to eat here," and I'm like, "Really?" And I'm like, "Okay." So it was cool.
If it's her
Like,
call, then that's fine.
we want to eat. We eat at the bar. We're not going to sit at one of those tablecloth, candlelit tables. We're going to sit at the
Why, you're
bar.
gonna make it up?
Yeah. No, not with her.
I want to take you out for a very special birthday.
I'm going to swing the other side.
That's right.
tonight.
Hey, Luann.
My husband's at home. Hey, Lulu, how are you? So anyway, so we
And
walk
I don't know how you
into.
pronounce Agni. No.
Oh, Aggie.
Aggie.
I
There you
say
go.
Anishka.
Anishka.
Welcome. We were just
Agnieszka.
talking about in New York City how we ended up at Mario Batali's restaurant. My
Anishka.
girlfriend
She from Cincinnati?
Sonia. Huh?
She related to the Cincinnati Anishkas?
No, she's Boston. Anishka.
You. Let me be very serious. I don't think she is from
I don't
Cincinnati.
know.
No.
I had to think about that.
She's got a name that she couldn't even fill in the
I had to
SATs.
think-
You're gonna think she's from Cincinnati?
If you can't spell her name, you're failing. You have to go back.
You can't
a year.
spell her name. You probably know English.
Yeah, well.
That is unbelievable.
She's
I
pretty-
love her name.
She's a pretty cool cat, by the way. Very cool.
The name like that, you have to be. Look at that.
Yeah, yeah.
Her name is literally makes up the whole screen.
I know.
Oh my God.
Very good.
It's like a sentence.
Yeah, yeah.
They named her a sentence.
It's like-
a sentence out of like War and Peace and just gave that to her. That's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
There's like a noun, an adverb, I think a dangling participle. I love that name. There's everything. There's nothing missing in that name.
There isn't. That's an
There's-
English.
there's like-
That's
there's
an
a couple-
English class.
There's a couple of numbers in there, a pound sign. I love it. This is.
It's awesome.
She should be a taxi cab driver. That's how they have all their names are like 400 letters long.
No, she's actually brilliant. Yeah,
She is good.
Yeah, she's got a couple of. She's always going for some sort of extra masters or some advanced
God.
degree or whatnot. So anyway, so we're in New York. We're at Del Posto, Mario Batali, and we walk in, and
Very
the maitre d is just like, oh, it's going to be a wait. You know my accent.
Oh, you're a horrible
For
accent.
the table, I have horrible accents. Anyways, they waited, like, they sat
That was
us
your Hindu
down, they
accent.
fed us, the food was amazing, you gotta check out the pictures on my Twitter page. The whole experience was, bar none, the most amazing foodie experience, and I've had quite a few, because I'm a foodie, I'd rather do a big foodie, night
Blowout.
than, like, blowout, than, like, go hang out at a bar or whatever.
Gotcha.
So, go to Del Posto, check out my Twitter page and the food because you're gonna get all kind of hungry and stuff. But it was great. It was awesome. And then, of course, the next morning after Sonia had way too many bellinis, she's like, "Hey, let's go do a bar class at Exhale." I'm like, "Really?" It's like 9:00. Can we go to breakfast? We go and get
Your
our
free breakfast at the Sheridan?
yeah, exactly. She's like platinum, so we got to be like, we go into the club room, and I'm like, I'm like, give me a banana. We're going to work out, yogurt, whatever. She's like, I'm not gonna eat anything. I'm like, you're gonna die. You've got alcohol in your body all night long. She's like, I'll be fine. We go in this class, and they kick our ass.
Nice.
Kick our ass. And
Like literally, just
it's
kick
a
you in the
bar
ass?
class, so you're like hanging off a bar, you're doing a little Pilates, cardio, whatnot. You would be
Not like a bar class, like a bar class.
and these women go in there and they are decked. They are decked out and they've got the best boob jobs in town.
Not topless, just regular.
You wish there were no wet t-shirts.
But when I think of a bar class, I think you're taking a bar class and drinking, not a bar
No,
class. with
B-A-R-R-E.
Oh, that
It's
bar.
kick out. And there's this little peanut, teaching her. She's like my size and she's just like, oh, and her muscles are huge. And she's just like,
her boobs are
peanut,
huge.
And her boobs are huge. And everybody's boobs
Tim,
are
wouldn't you
huge.
go to a
Except
nice
for
little
the
bar
gay
class if they did topless? I think that would be. I think that's a winner right there. I think that's how
Oh,
you
did
get
you ask that too?
Tim.
Hey, Tim. How are you?
I think that would.
I
win
think
me
Tim
over.
would be in the middle of the room watching all that going on.
I would. They should have.
There was a gay couple there too.
They should have like a glass
Yeah,
where there is a
too.
bar overlooking the bar class, and you can watch that happen as it goes
Watch people
topless.
do shots.
Ah,
Yeah.
that would be
There were-
terrific. That's what I would like to do. I like to be in the bar watching the bar class.
There was a gay couple having a really good time in there.
Women or men?
Men.
Men. Oh.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. How could they have a good time in the class? They're going at it.
First of all, they
I don't think that's
they
allowed.
did kiss each other before it started. Yeah. But they were trying. They were trying, and they were not little by any means.
They were not little. How do you make? Were you checking out their pants?
No,
They were huge.
he had on his banana hammock.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
It was pink and sparkly.
I throw a banana in there just to feel like it's so curved.
Oh my God.
And it's green. I don't know what that means.
I saw a picture of the.
I point to it and go, it's not ripe yet. Maybe you work it out a little bit.
I saw a picture on one of those app sites, dating sites, and the guy was on the golf course and he's posing, and he's holding a club, and he has these like god awful green, like bright green pants on, you know, and pink shirt, and he literally, it looks like he put a golf ball in his pants. It was like it looked like a golf ball. It definitely was not. It wasn't.
It wasn't.
It wasn't his.
Wasn't his.
Yeah, Johnson.
That's
Mr.
no
Johnson.
problem. That's no problem.
No, but it was funny because you could tell it.
Nothing
that-
wrong- nothing
you
wrong
could
like
tell
throwing
that
a
he was
cucumber down
playing- No, it was a golf ball. You could tell it was like perfectly round. It was pretty
See,
funny.
I think
I thought it was
what's
funny.
good for the goose is good for the gander. I think
Why do
we
you-
should be guys should be throwing cucumbers in their pants and have that fall out when a girl goes down there. Because every time we undo a bra, it's like, where the hell did they go?
But if I'm gonna take a guy and I'm gonna take
All those bras are like out there, and you're like, oh my god, she's got like battleships going on
And
here.
then they
You
take
take a
them
bra
off.
off, and there's like tissues everywhere. There's all kinds of foam. There's some water that came out.
That's me.
There's a couple of pigeons that flew out one time. I think I'm like, what the hell's going on? Where is the actual stuff?
You gotta
Okay.
drink more and pretend.
So when a cucumber falls out of my pants, now you know why. Just to get you back.
I was just wondering why this guy didn't put like a.
I want to see
wrap
their
some-
disappointment along with my disappointment at the same. We'll match disappointments at the same time.
Okay.
Like, oh, it's not really that big, and oh, wow, they're not really there either.
He likes this subject.
I
I
do.
was just going to interject and say, why didn't he take like, remember the tube socks? He'd like roll them up and stuff them in
I thought
each
about
other.
that too.
and, like,
Yeah, you're right.
stick
You put it in there.
down
yeah.
the pants. Yeah.
Well, that was the thing in Spinal Tap when he actually pulled out the cucumber. That was pretty funny. When he wrapped it in tinfoil, that was hilarious.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, because the rock stars, they gotta look big. You gotta get that thing. Hi, Kathy.
Hey, Kathy.
Kathy, have you ever stuffed your bra?
And I don't think Kathy has stuffed her bra. I've never stuffed. All you have to do is go to Nordstrom. You can get the best bra around, and it'll make you look 3 sizes bigger. Disappointment to the guy who takes them off, but
Exactly.
still,
Bing. The hell?
it's a dude.
Went from grapefruits to plums. What the hell happened here?
You might want to check below to make sure it's not a guy.
Yeah, that's
Or,
right.
What's her name?
Yeah, that's right.
What's her name?
It's like a crying game.
What-
I thought they were real. What's that?
Was it Caitlyn? What's it?
Caitlyn.
Jenner.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. I think he
See, a
had
lot
that-
of the
he got that
transgenders keep
removed,
their
though.
a lot of transgenders keep their penis.
They do?
Yeah.
I don't think he did. He?
I think he might have kept it too, because it's a big process to get rid of the pee.
You should. Why don't you make a call and find that out for our next show? All right. So
We do a survey of pee. Hey, you still got your dick? Yeah, that'd be a fun phone call. Hey, don't forget to vote too, buddy. Click. Hello. Yellow. You still got your dick? Hello.
I wonder what the
Taking
percentage.
a Republican poll. Are you voting? Okay. Do you still have your dick?
Doesn't matter if they do or not, right? So
Yeah.
anyway, what's that? Do you have any comments? Everybody's like,
The show's
their
gone
jaws dropping.
downhill.
So
Good.
we were having a conversation the other day, some friends and I, about sex toys.
Ooh.
Yeah, see, he's all awake now. We're still glowing. We're still shining.
He's still very
so
shiny.
shiny right now. About sex toys and what kind we have, and you know the different ways we use them, and the good ones, the bad ones.
Different ways you
the not
use them.
good.
What do you go upstairs and
Well,
use it?
they
Then you
go
go
in
downstairs your tea with
different
it?
No, well,
You know what that Steve's it's shaking, right? Not stirred? There you go.
so no, just you know, everyone talks about what they got in the closet, and they're like, "Oh my God, what happens if
Lulu, what do you use?
Lulu? What happens if, like, someone finds you like deado, and your sex toys, like your like."
Somebody finds them? Like a guy finds your sex toys?
What if it's your mom
Oh,
or
your
your
mom.
kid or like with a husband? Doesn't matter. He'll just be like, "Oh, I remember those days." But
Just say
it's
it's a-
called an exit
It's a
strategy.
very tiny flashlight, son.
It's called an exit strategy for sex toys. And actually,
Ah.
one of the persons in our group was a guy who is not gay. He's very, very much not. And he has all kinds of toys, kind of 50 Shades of Grey kind of thing. Like a room.
You got a whole room of them?
Well, I didn't go there. I mean, it's...
Does this
you
guy
know,
even have a job? How do you have a room full of stuff? How do you even use all that stuff?
I don't ask. So all I know is that he has a plan, a written plan, that if something happens to him, this person is going to go in and dispose of everything before they find out.
Okay.
Okay? Before anyone finds out. But what are you doing there? So,
I like good
I
stuff.
see. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
See?
So, it's about time
Support
we
the
did
team.
something. Anyway, so us girls are talking about like, oh my God, what if my daughter found? Like, what if your
Ooh.
daughter? Yeah.
What would you do?
Well, I would be dead, so I wouldn't do anything. But you have to have an exit strategy. Like, you have to have a friend that says, come in and get my box of toys and get rid of them. So the kids don't see them, or my mom doesn't see them, although.
See, that's the crazy
She probably
part. Is
has a box of her own.
I actually bumped into my roommate one time, and I actually knocked on the door, and he said, "Come in," and he was like, "Come in." And he says it's something. I thought he said, "Come in."
No way.
And it wasn't
Was
like
he with a girl?
It wasn't full on. No, he was by himself. But it wasn't
He has a
full
toy?
on. He was like he had like the sheets up, but there was definitely some weird. And I just had to be like, "Oh, okay, the rest do." All right, I shut the door. I said it was something very awkward.
Pass the potatoes, please.
He had to do like the David Tell
So
routine.
what was
David
it?
Tell was basically like you have to pretend that you're shocked, like, oh my God, call the police! My hand and pee-pee are fighting.
Break it up.
Break it up! Call the cops! They're fighting.
So what did
I
you
think my
do?
hand's winning.
Did you say, hey, what
I just literally came in and I kind of saw something, but the sheets were pulled up, but I just was like, hey,
It was just
they're-
him.
it was just him by himself.
So he had like a guy toy. What kind of
No,
guy
he didn't have a
toy?
guy. He didn't have a toy. I think he was just playing with himself.
Oh.
I think I just
Yeah.
kind of came in there. I mean, but I did. He was like, "Yo, come on."
He wanted you to see him.
No, God, no.
You totally did.
Oh.
You totally
We've
did.
always thought that he is gay. He's
You
an
wanted him
old
to
childhood
see.
friend who I lived with for a couple of years, and now he's married and he has a kid. Doesn't mean anything. I
Does
still
not
always
mean
thought he was very effeminate. He was always very effeminate, but not, but never in like an ostentatious way. But you just kind of always worried about him, and it was a little weird. So I don't know what he was doing it to. That's the only part. There was like some magazine I couldn't see, but I don't know what it was. I think it was something like Better Homes and Gardens. I don't know. It was weird.
Well, if he's
He was
gay,
random
that might
material.
work for him.
he was,
Actually.
he was looking at a pair of pants, like, oh, I gotta get those. I don't know. It was very strange because he was very into fashion. I was very into fashion.
Really?
He would go down to
Go down?
a place downtown that
In Philly?
yeah, the guy's place that's really big. It's like 2 stories. It's like in this beautiful place.
Big and tall?
No, he wasn't a fan. But whatever this place was, it was like this
Yeah.
really expensive high-end store, and he would go down there and spend like literally thousands of
Wow.
dollars on clothes. Like I was.
But
couldn't
you
believe
caught
it.
him with his pants down, so to speak. Yeah.
As I said,
Now,
he might
did you
have
ask
been
him,
looking-
did he,
He
like,
may have been
did-
looking at like Brooks Brothers or something. I don't know, but he was very excited.
Did he come out of the room and go like, phew, was he all disheveled?
He did. He stayed in his room. And it was at night. It was like 10 o'clock at night. I knocked on the door, and he's like, and I don't know.
Yeah, it's right before you go to bed.
I don't know.
Get a
Man.
little-
He's trying to get to sleep. Who knows? Very awkward situation.
So, yeah, wow. Do you have some coconut oil beside his bed?
He didn't know about CC's.
Now they have this like crazy, like, have you gone to like a Rite Aid or a CVS lately? So in the section where there's like the love oils, they have stuff locked up now, like with alarms
Wow. Because
for men and women, and
the
it's
coconut oil is such in demand.
not coconut oils.
When are you gonna get one of
Screw
those? You said,
I gave you the advice. Go get a bucket of coconut oil. I have a really
Where'd you get
good.
it?
I have a really good
where do you get it?
college friend who you get it anywhere, any grocery store. It's like a
It
page.
just says coconut. Just says coconut
It
oil.
says coconut oil. Get the refined organic because
Oh yeah.
so organic.
When you're rubbing it on your body, you want to make sure it's organic. And an
So-
extra $10 for that. I don't know why.
One of my really close college friends, I said, dude, just here.
Cochran is
As a
Jew.
joke, I gave it to him. Yeah, he's my best friend. He's
Oh.
like, yeah.
You help this guy help himself?
Why? We were joking about it. We were laughing so hard about it. And he's like, come on, coconut oil. Gave it to him. He's like, oh my God.
Good times.
Good times. Yeah. We're going to work on you that.
I'm gonna have to leave soon.
It's great for women.
Just
It's great for men and
the
women.
ring yellow. It's
Yeah.
working great. I gotta go.
I'm going to get him a case. I'm going to
Oh.
send it to his house.
You may never see me again.
No,
Get me a case.
He's not 5 minutes late. He's an hour late. And he's glowing. That's why you're
He hasn't
glowing.
shown up in a month. This is quit work.
We can't get him to. Work is calling. All the shows are canceled.
Kid answers the door, just keeps slipping. Hey, can't get the door.
Anyways, try it. So yeah, come on, give it a whirl. So, have you ever had relationship talks? Like, come on, guys out there, it's like your worst fear, isn't it?
Oh, I hate that we have to talk.
Right? So this
Past couple of girlfriends, it's always been gotta
the
talk,
talk,
the
the
talk,
talk.
the talk.
That's how we roll.
And I know I have my
there's a
problems.
way for you guys to take that talk and turn it to make it your advantage.
I just don't want to take my advantage. I hate the talks. And I know I have my
Well, you
issues.
can-
I have problems, I know, and we have to
There's a lot
talk.
of
But can we
issues.
make it like 3 seconds and like, can we do it during a commercial? Can we be like, listen, you're an asshole, I hate you. I'm like, that's fine. And then back to the TV show. Can we do it that way?
And then fool around.
And then fool around. Yeah, then everything goes away. A little sex and everything goes away. Everything's fine. Can we do that? Can we get on board? Who's on board? Come on, ladies.
I think there's some ladies who are on board with that. Like,
Yeah.
let's just get it
Come on,
on.
Lulu and was it Deb?
Lulu, Deb, and Barb, and Kathy, and Tim. Come
Barb,
on.
yes.
Tim knows. Tim knows that.
Tim,
Like-
well, I don't want to get with Tim, but
No, I meant he can relate.
you can relate. Sure, right? Tim, talk to us. Was that?
Yeah.
I mean,
Right in there and tell me, do you like the talk?
the talking. Ugh. And there's just a lot of talking in general. It's always like during the movie, we got to talk about this, and let me tell you about my day.
They say if you put her face in the pillow,
Oh,
they don't
there'd
talk.
be, yes,
Yeah.
I would love to have that.
So there's
Less talking, ladies. Less.
well there's apparently and this is written for men so they can deal with us women.
Okay. You ladies like to talk.
6 trickiest
See, what I'd like to actually
conversations.
have is I'd like to be married.
You
I'd
would?
like- I'd like to have her have a living girlfriend. So all the talking they can do on their own. They have their own wing for the talk. It's like a talking room. And I have my own little kind of man cave, and they have the talking room. And she has her best girlfriend. They just sit there and they just talk all day. And by the time she's done talking, she can come to me. We can snuggle. We can watch some TV, a movie, and she's all talked out. Perfect.
What do you do with the other girl?
She can watch. Take notes. Is that coconut oil?
I'm gonna pick up some of that. Organic.
Is that a cucumber? It's working well.
Make sure it's not right.
It's right. Make sure it's organic. Both have to be organic.
So the 6 trickiest conversations. First
Oh,
one, you're
yeah.
gonna love this.
This is more talking.
So,
I don't even know why I'm talking, because there's more talking.
so a woman will say to a guy, "How many women have you slept with?" Have you heard that one?
Oh, of course.
Okay. How many guys have heard that? And what do you say?
Sorry, guys. I need to get to the gym and burn some fat. Okay. That's no problem. All this talk on him horny, he's going to have to get in shape for all these chicks. See? We did you right, Tim.
No, he was just saying I think when a woman says, "How many girls have you slept with?" he says, "Sorry, I gotta go to the gym."
No, I think he's talking to us
All right.
about that. No, I don't think
Okay.
so.
Go pump some iron.
I don't know. How many people have you slept with? I go to the gym.
I'm
I don't think that's how you get out of it.
Hey,
You
I
got to
wouldn't be
come back to the
surprised.
gym.
I wouldn't be surprised if a guy needed. That's an exit plan. So, anyways,
Goddamn nigga.
so what do you say?
It depends on the depends on the girl. I'll tell
Like,
you the truth.
what
or
do you,
I'll
most
lie.
guys say 20. Well, whatever. I'll just throw it out there. Oh, I slept with 23 girls, and then the woman's like,
Okay, here's a great.
"Holy shit!" Oh wait, so
Go ahead.
holy crap, he slept with 23 girls. Well, I'm sure there's more than that, but all you have to say is, we don't have to talk numbers. You know, if you want, we'll go get tested, and in the meantime, we'll just use protection. Instead of, you throw a number out there and women go, they run. Fuck, I'm out of here. He slept with 150 girls.
What's wrong with that?
So what were you going to say?
What do you think is a reasonable number for a guy, and what's like an insane number for a guy?
It doesn't, it all depends on your age. Like if you're 25 and you've slept with like 120 women, who's going to touch that? And first of all, he's not going to be honest about it. He's going to say, "I didn't sleep with anyone. I've only slept with you."
But yeah, so what do you think is like? What do you think most? What do you think is like the
I
average?
think it
number?
doesn't matter. I don't think you need a number. I think.
But what's
it's
like?
hard-
Let's just don't be all
Oh my
like,
God.
it's reasonable. Let's talk.
I don't
Let's just
know.
get to the point. Like, what do you think is a reasonable number for?
A middle-aged person,
Yeah, for a middle-aged guy.
like 40-ish person. All right, is he married?
No,
Never married?
never married.
What are you talking about?
No,
him?
not me.
You're
Let's say,
talking
all
about
right,
him.
so let's say you just got married at 40.
All right, let's say he was married.
Let's say he's
10
married.
years.
Let's say he's married at 40. Let's say just say he wasn't married, but he's married at 40 now, and now he's
Okay.
45. So he doesn't.
And he's still
He
married.
never cheated. Yeah, so he's
I'm
still
going to
married.
say a guy sleeps single an average of. If they're single and not in a relationship, you're definitely going to sleep with a girl like at least once a month.
Once a month.
All right, all right.
This is LA? Everybody switches off?
No,
That's
all
some
right.
fun.
So there's too many factors. So if a guy's single, is he dating? Let's say a guy dates one girl every year till they're 40. Let's just use that.
Okay.
And they start college. First of all, you can't count college. That's like a free for all.
All right, so
I
let's
mean,
say
that's
he
probably
had, let's say he
100.
had like
That's got to be 100 chicks right there, right?
100 just in college?
I don't know.
No.
That's 4 years.
You start
of,
at Penn State and you have like a lined up, for his freshman year, you just
you
line
better
up.
be
Like,
buying stock in Trojan. That's all I have to say.
Ugh.
Right?
so what do you think? What do you think is like the average?
Come on,
let's just say,
people out there. What do you
whether
think
you're
the
married or
average
not, what is the average guy? What do you think he's had? How many sex partners has he had in his life? An average guy. Let's say he's
Up to 40?
Up to 40.
I'm gonna say probably about 25.
25 is about the average.
I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna
That
research
sounds, that sounds reasonable because
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna say
think
25.
married guys probably don't have that much. Then there's guys who obviously single have too much, so it's probably roughly falls in the, I think it's in the 20s or 30s. I think it'd be a reasonable thing. Is there anything that would gross you out? If the guy said this number, that would just totally gross you out?
It's all about. I don't think about the past. I think it's all about
What if
get that. Show me your. We call
What
it.
if the guy
Show
said
me
it
your
was like
paper.
300 women, like he slept with? Would you go out with him?
No.
No? Just because he slept with 300 women? Let's say he was 100% clean now.
Oh, he's 100% clean.
100%. You wanted to talk
But it depends when the last time he had. Like if he's sleeping with a different person every single week, up until when I meet him.
No, let's say
it's all
he
nice.
hasn't slept anyway for like 2 months. He had a bad
2 months?
He had a bad past, but he's like
2 months?
he just took a test after 2 months. He's completely
No
clean,
way.
nothing.
Because if he just quit 2 months ago,
All right, let's say he's been 2
is
years.
freaking Tiger Woods. Is what
Let's say he went to jail and he
He's
didn't have
like
sex
got
with anybody.
sex who or the other.
He went to jail for 2 years, didn't have sex with anybody in jail. And then
No.
He is completely clean for
No.
2 years.
No. No.
No?
No. Would you
300?
sleep with a girl who would like slept with 300 guys?
Yeah, because she's probably awesome. And I went to call her. And there's no talking.
And you'll learn.
Oh my
something
God,
new.
there'd be no talking. She's like, let's just have sex. I'd be like, this is terrific. No talking. I might fall in love.
Can I come to the wedding?
Now for the vows. We don't want any vows. Perfect. No talking.
Seriously?
Do you? Yes. Do you?
You
Yes.
would
You're
go
married.
out with someone who slept with 300 people. Oh my.
Because, well, let me put it this way. I don't know if that would.
How-
I don't know if somebody
Her
said that.
vagina's gonna be hanging on the ground.
Oh, now you're turning me on. I might be that coconut oil. No, I'm just saying.
No, think about it. Think about it.
If some girl slept with a lot of
300.
guys, if some girl slept with a lot of guys, that can't be a hypocrite. Because what if you can't be a hypocrite? Because if you slept with a lot of women, then you can't just say, "Oh, because she slept with a lot of guys, I can't."
I'm just saying, 300? You can't count college. College is like
Is
you
it something
just
totally
can't.
different?
You just can't. You can't count college.
Well, here's.
I mean, I had a boyfriend all through college, so
Okay.
you know. I don't know. I think that you definitely have to go get your papers. So, when you start, if you're going to have sex with somebody, everybody should do this. You've got to show papers, tests. You do.
Well-
Come on, think about it.
So I have to ask you, what if somebody said,
What are you doing?
I'm trying to find something for you because I need to ask you a
alright.
question.
You have to have papers. You have to be like, the number thing it's gonna wig you out. I don't think anybody should talk about numbers. I think it should just be like, hey, I want to be intimate with you. Here are my test results, and now you can it's in a portal. Everybody has you sign up with your doctor, and
Right.
it's in a portal, and you show that person because one of the other 6 relationship conversations is the girl goes, "Do you have condoms?" And he's like, "Why don't you go on the pill?" It's like totally is like the woman's thinking, "God, what a pig," or he's insensitive or whatever. What the guy should do is say, "Hey, let's try a bunch of different condoms until we get tested. And don't you like
Okay.
to sleep without?
That's
do you
fair.
prefer intimacy without condoms?
Okay, so here's the thing I'm throwing. So what if somebody said, this is something...
Wear a condom, everybody.
Always works out.
Yeah.
So somebody said, let's just say, this is like an answer. Like, what do you think of this answer? Like, so this...
What are we talking about over there? Who's that?
So this is just something I've never going to throw at you. So this person A met with person B. So guy met with a girl. They met on an app.
Mhm.
They met for the very first night. They end up sleeping together.
Ooh.
he wants to continue. He likes her. He wants to continue. And she says, she kind of pushes off, and then Francie just says something to the effect of, "You're nice and I like you, but I'm just not interested in you in that way."
Oh, after they had sex,
Yeah.
he must
So
have sucked in bed.
what does that mean?
So they had sex without a condom?
Yes. No. They had a condom.
Okay.
I
So
think.
she says, who do we have here?
Nobody. So
Okay.
that's that. So what does that mean? So they meet.
So
They
they
hit it
meet,
off.
they have sex, they have good sex? Is it good sex?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're cuddling, romantic, like, or is it
Everything's
like
good.
she's biting her arm to get out the door?
No.
She's not biting her
For
arm
all,
off to
for
get
all
out the
intents and
door?
purposes, from what I get, so this is just the scenario. For all intents and purposes, they meet, they really hit it off, they had a great time, they had sex twice, and it was all good. And then he wants to continue it, but she sends this very odd text that says, "Nice, you're funny, you're great, I think you're nice, you're charming, the whole thing, but I'm just not interested in you in that way." So why would you
She's
sleep with
probably
somebody?
married.
Oh, you think she's married?
She might be married, and that's her like way out. It could be
Well, she's definitely not married.
okay. And everything was good.
Everything was good. Like the conversation was good. The drinks were good.
Did she have the big O orgasm?
Yeah.
Huh.
Apparently, according to my sources, 3.
Wow.
Not from other things, but not from the sex, but from the 3. So she's very happy. She's up 3-0 already
I'm thinking she's
before
not,
he even gets in the game.
I think she's just not interested.
She's just not interested. Why? How could you have 3 orgasms
Some women just
Great
want to have
sex.
sex.
and that's it?
Yeah. It's kind of a reverse role.
So she's just empowered to have sex and that's it. That's it. Okay.
Or she could be having, she maybe has a boyfriend and she just got pissed at him and
Did her thing.
met the guy and did her
Okay.
thing and said, I'm in love with the other guy. Some people do that. They like go and explore and
Because there's all these like dating sites and there's all these articles about how these people like the guys, and obviously the guys have a reason, but when the girl, that's what I found intriguing, when the girl says, "I'm not interested in you in that way,"
see.
why would you
turn.
sleep with somebody if you're not interested in them in that way? That's the thing I was just kind of curious about.
I think that was her just way of saying either she's married or she's in love with someone else or it's not doing it for her.
There's got to be another reason. Like interested in that way, it just doesn't seem to make sense. Because like if you're interested in that, if you're interested in somebody enough to sleep with them, you're obviously interested in them in that way. But then when you say I'm not interested in that way, that doesn't make sense.
Did they fart in their sleep?
I don't. Who knows?
don't
I love
know.
that, by the way. I don't know if you ladies are into that, but I love farting in my sleep. Oh, gets out the belly bloat. Everything's a good time. I think
Totally
you room
does.
for more in the morning. Now you're hungry for breakfast.
Oh, so in this whole relationship talk
Go ahead.
thing, one of the items or one of the questions of relationship talks is, hey, can we snuggle? The girl goes, hey, can we snuggle? And the guy goes, can we just have sex? And the guy should really be saying, I'm going to snuggle her, I'm going to give her a massage, and I know I'm really good at that, and
work my
hopefully
way
that
into it.
leads to sex. But if it doesn't, guys, don't fret. In the morning, AM sex is awesome. There is actually a hormone that women produce where they're actually hornier in the morning. I don't know. I've heard the opposite, but not for me, but from other people.
That they're really more horny at night.
So if you guys, don't be like, oh, I just want to have sex. Just say, oh, I'll snuggle with you, honey. And then just do the massage and like touch all the erogenous zone. And I mean, no matter how you feel, unless they hate you.
Right.
They hate
Or
you.
not interested in you in that way.
Yeah, like I hate him, but I'm gonna just like go with this, or like I'm gonna divorce him, but I'll let him touch me. The women just want. I'm telling you, the snuggle is like all you need is like
The snuggle.
5
So then, like,
minutes
it's like you
snuggle.
just need like laundry, like fabric softener.
the girls I know, you do the whole snuggle thing.
Did you do the bear?
You're done.
Remember snuggle? Little bear would come down.
Snuggle them, give them like the whole spooning thing. Because spooning is such an advantage for a guy.
Why?
Seriously, think about it. You're like the woman's spooned inside of you. Your hands can be anywhere, right?
Now you're talking.
Right.
Where's that
So
coconut
if I were a guy, I'd be like, "Oh, honey, I'll snuggle you. I'll spoon you. I'll snuggle you, because my mitts are gonna be all over you." He's playing with my dog again. So, anyways, that was
Found all
another.
6 nipples.
That was that was another relationship and the talk. And you know what? Here's a funnier one. Honey, I need space.
Oh, did that talk?
So this was written by
I've
a
never
woman
heard
telling a guy
a
that she
woman or
needs
guy
space.
use that, really. I need
So
space.
no, this was like a big time. This was like
That was like in the 80s. That was a
no.
line from the
This
80s.
is a current
space?
article, and would you leave that dog alone? So, anyways,
Where's my other hand?
exactly.
That
So
doesn't sound like a
what do you think you say? Because when guys do this to women, this is what women should say.
okay.
And I think it happens more with guys because they
guys want the space, not the women.
They want their space. But there are a lot of women that do.
It's
I
true.
mean, I had a guy who was like, "Oh, I want to see you. I sort of see someone else." I'm like, not interested. And he was like calling me and like banging my door down like crazy. I'm like, I'm not interested. So when you say, a guy says, "I need space," the woman should be like, "Go, have a great time. Enjoy your space." And then you might like want to write a few things down. And you know what? People, stop doing the text email thing. Send a real note. Let that person have space.
Okay.
And then just write, and sit there and reflect. I think you do need to reflect in every relationship. There's so many people in relationships for the wrong reasons, like money, sex. Well, sex, we'll take that one out. Money, status, or because they're lonely, they're not really attracted to the person, they're like desperate or like alone.
John just joined. John, have you
Hey,
ever
John.
told a woman, "I need space"? The actual words, "I need space." I still think that's like an 80s colloquialism that I don't hear. You don't
I've
hear.
had my girlfriends, single girlfriends, tell me that.
Did they told
recently,
guys
in
that
the
I need
last
space?
couple of years? Yeah. No. Oh yeah.
They've told guys that,
Definitely,
or the guys
definitely.
told them that?
Both.
Both.
But the bottom line is
Need
this:
space.
all you have to do is say, "Go have your space. Have a great time."
Is that completely like an ender for women? Can we say I need space? It's
No,
like-
I think what women need to do is be stronger and just be like, be confident. They're gonna miss you, and if they don't, then they're not worthy. They're just
Okay.
not worthy of you.
They're not? Okay.
You can't like fret about it. You just have to like, if a guy's like, "I need space," he might need to get his head on straight. I've like, so in the past I've dated guys who like they're struggling in their career, or they're trying to get to the next level, or they have family issues. They have men have a lot of shit going on in their head, and they don't know how to deal with it. They don't know how
We
to
don't have
multitask.
anything going on in our head. It's filled
brain
with
just like-
sperm. That's it.
Pretty much. But anyways, they
We have no ideas.
they can't multitask, and
No.
we have to be like, it's okay. You know what? Go figure your stuff out, and if they come back, great. If they're into it, great. And you can write them a little note saying, "This is what had great times. I hope you have figure things out," and just see what happens. But if they're not calling you within a couple, like 2 months, I'd say, well, probably a month. What do you
Probably
think?
not good.
What's the guy thing? Have you ever done that?
I don't think I've ever said. I mean,
I
it's
need
either
space.
you're in or out. I don't get the whole "I need space" thing. If you obviously
I don't
need
either.
space, you're probably you're not into it.
But I think that like there are some, especially in this whole divorce world,
I can
find
see.
that-
Go ahead.
I find that men, they've been so wiped out by their ex-wives, they're reestablishing their careers and
Right.
and their relationships with their kids that they can't manage it. So you kind of
That's why
have
they
to
go
like,
after the quick sex. Yeah, they do need sex, but they don't want the relationship.
yeah.
But see, my thing is, I can see how people break up completely and get back together. I think there's just you have to divide. But I think the whole space or taking time
Right.
off, it's either you're in or out.
You're in or out. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with that. So, we talked about the snuggle. Oh my God. Where's this relationship going?
Oh,
Oh, Who hates that?
Oh.
Women get that and men get it.
Why the talking?
Where's
Why
the
the
relationship
talking?
going? All right, you want to know the
talking.
secret,
Oh,
guys?
this is making me pained just listening to these phrases.
Here is the answer to this. It's so easy. So easy. Guys, when you get that, where is this relationship? Women just want to know, all right, listen, are we in it for the short term? Like, bada bing, bada boom? Are we like just gonna get naked and hang out and go out to dinner? Or is this a long-term thing?
Mm-hmm.
That's it. We don't want to talk about like, oh, am I going to meet your parents? Or am I going to meet your kids?
They just want to know right up front.
We
is it
just
short or
don't,
long
not
term?
up front. This could be like months into a relationship, but when you get that, hey, where's this going?
Okay.
You can say,
Well,
this is what women want to hear. They want to know, is this a short-term thing or a long-term thing? Because guys know pretty quickly if they're going to be in or out. Don't you agree? However, if it's great sex, like,
they might stay in.
don't you think? If the girl is like, well, if she doesn't talk and she's great in bed, she's good for you, right?
Right.
Yeah. So I think it's all about what the guys want, but men don't freak out. She just wants like a plan. Women are planners. They're like, all right, if this is short term, then I'm going to date other guys. That's it. If a guy said to me, this is short, like, we'll just hang out.
Right.
I'd be like, all right, well, I'm going to date other people.
That's fine.
That's it.
I think that's fine. That's
Right.
fair.
But the guy needs to be prepared for that because he's thinking, oh, she's into me and she's only going to be for me. But if it's long term, then you have to talk about being monogamous and
Gotcha.
all that other stuff.
That makes sense.
But I think you need to get it done up front where it's like, oh, we're going to date other people.
But
That's it.
would women, you're honest, if it was going to be short term, would women still go for them? Could they still be okay with
I
short
think
term?
there's some, as long as you are up front, and if the man knows, the woman says, hey, all right, we're in this short term, I'm dating other people. A lot of men can't handle that.
No. It's
So-
very much like Mafia, where Mafia's like,
Right.
they can have the wife and all these mistresses, but
Yep.
God forbid the wife
Yep.
cheats.
Mm-hmm.
No good.
So, so men might lie. Or fib, I should say fib. But be fair. Like, if you honestly don't want a long-term relationship,
with that woman.
yeah, okay.
Really? Never
we know
touched
who
her?
that is.
There was no sex at all. A lot of blowjobs, but no
There's
sexual
no
relations.
penetration, right?
That's right.
So,
What does sex mean? What does is mean? What does the mean? What does dirty whore mean? I don't know these things.
what don't you understand about sex? S-E or X?
X.
Simple.
Yeah,
X.
right.
Hey, everybody.
We are back.
We lost speed. And we're still shiny.
We're still shining.
We're still shiny.
Heroic.
So anyways, we were just
Shiny
talking
happy
about, and we're going to end this, but
Yes.
we're just talking about the dreaded 6 relationship talks.
Yes.
Yuck. And we were talking about that, where's this relationship going? And we both agreed that,
Should we review them real fast? So it's
yep. So where's this relationship going? And all you say is
where it's going.
where it's going. Is it short term? If it's short term,
Or long
then
term.
you better be prepared, guys, for the girl to say, all right, fine, I'm going to date other
Okay.
people.
All right.
If you're not, don't lie to her. You got to deal with it. If it's long term, then you go monogamous. You show your papers, which leads to the other one, the STD talk and the birth control talk.
So the big things were STD talk, the birth
Yep.
control talk, where's it going talk,
Yep.
the one is snuggle talk.
Yep.
We work with other things. The money, new shoes.
Need space.
Need
We
space.
didn't talk about the money issues
Okay,
really
so need
quickly.
space.
Need space.
Uh,
The money issues is if she goes out and buys herself $60 pair of shoes and she puts them on and says, hey, how do these look? Don't think about the dollar signs. Think about her naked in those shoes and say, I love those shoes. You look fabulous. Why create a fight before you go out? Right?
well, the term
And
money-
then, if it's shared money,
Ooh.
then you have to think about what your ultimate goal is. If you're saving for a vacation, whatever it is, if she's a habitual, like if she is a shopper, yeah, get on her ass.
Yeah, but if that's a
But
one time, that's okay.
If it's like
That's
every
okay.
once in a while,
She wants to treat herself, I think that's
yeah,
fine.
I think like, oh,
Totally fine.
she doesn't,
Because guys gonna get their golf clubs and guys gonna get their little shiny cars, so
this
that's fine.
guy was apparently like, what's up with that? You spent $160 and she's like, you bought a new freaking iPhone 6 or whatever it was.
Right,
Like
right.
he spent 3 times more much money than her. But so you have to think about what the common goal is as a couple.
But he's using that phone every day where she's using the shoes.
Right. If she's out there doing, you know, yeah. He's
Big
shooting
difference. Not a
naked
good
photos
thing.
of her. But
Imagine him with that phone naked. Ugh.
ooh. No.
Yes.
So be careful what you say because who wants a fight? How about just like, oh, that looks great. Let it go, because if you let it go, guys, you're gonna get some action.
Yes.
You're gonna like have a great time. And I'm not saying like give in all the time, even though it's hard for you guys. All I'm saying is you use the right words of, you look fabulous, honey.
There you go.
Let me give you a massage. Even though she might not want sex at night, you're gonna get it in the morning. Because there's that hormone that we produce that
That's right.
apparently, and especially for massage. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So if you really want a little piece of something, give a little
So the
massage.
point is to
Yep.
make sure that they're clean, make sure there's some sort of birth control.
Talk about it.
Talk about your relationship a little bit. The whole snuggling part, you're still working into the massage.
Yeah.
Make sure that you're complimentary of whatever she needs to buy, as long as it's within reason.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, if you need some space, you gotta be upfront.
Bottom line
Start-
is, they say happy wife, happy life,
Right.
but if you're not married, that it's true. And it doesn't take much for most, but
Right.
there are a lot of women that are high maintenance. I don't know
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot of them, but
I think I did all of them.
yeah, I'm sorry. But if you just compliments and
Compliments, spend
snuggle,
time.
because advantage to the guys. Think about it. The guys are like, I hate snuggle. Snuggle, you get to do whatever you want.
Mm.
Your hands are around her and everywhere. You can do whatever you want. So that's it. And we're 2 months away from Christmas.
2 months away from Christmas. We got Halloween next week.
Halloween, what are we going to do? We're going to do the
We will do
midnight
some-
show? What are we going to
We
do?
might do something next week, so I have to keep
On
it
Monday?
posted. No,
Should we do that?
no.
Or Tuesday?
Monday or Tuesday. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. So you'll go to Beaver Tales
Beaver Tales.
fan page
And
And
CoreyAlexander.net.
and Twitter
And
at
Twitter.
Beaver Tales Book.
Corey Comedy. At
Yep.
Corey Comedy.
And you can always buy the Beaver Tales, because all kinds of good stuff about relationships in there. Cheeky, fun stuff.
Cheeky fun.
Amazon, Barnes & Noble.
Yep.
So we are going to surprise you. Look for our social media. We might do a Halloween show after the trick-or-treaters, something crazy, and costumes.
Costumes.
If not, we're going to definitely do that on Tuesday,
Okay.
right?
That can do.
All right.
We'll be back.
Thank you, everybody. I know you didn't sign back in because we got cut off. Sorry, we're working on the whole thing
The whole
there at home here.
We'll be back.
Yeah, we'll be back. We'll see you next Monday or Tuesday. Tuesday?
Yes.
Yeah.
Monday or Tuesday.
Tuesday. Monday or Tuesday. Look on our social media. Go get it. Like us. Love us. We love
Hug
you.
us. Snuggle us.
Hug us. Snuggle us. And thank you for joining us tonight.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Can you press that?